Hey guys, so today I'm back with another video and I will be giving you a little tour of my iPad and I'll be talking about all the apps that I love using for school. You guys always requested this video and for whatever reason I just kept putting it off, but it's finally here, so I really hope you enjoy all the app recommendations I've included in today's video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. In case you're wondering, I have the 2018 11-inch iPad Pro, and let's start the tour at the very beginning, meaning the lock screen. Here I have a pink pastel picture of the sea, and then I have a light blue gradient as the home screen. I love it because it makes all the apps stand out. I link both of the wallpapers down below if you want to use them yourself. So here's a little overview of the iPad. We'll skip the default and basic apps so we can get straight into the interesting stuff. The first app I want to talk about is Xmind, and honestly, it's a godsend, and it helps you create mind maps digitally. I'm a visual learner and I find mind maps really helpful. However, making them look neat on paper is a lot of work. So instead, I make them digitally. And this app gives you more features and customization than you could ever ask for. You can completely customize the layout, the design, the colors, and everything about the mind map. And also, you can add relations and summaries as well. It's really cool and you should totally try it. Then I have Microsoft Word, and I've only downloaded this recently, but it's really helpful to view and edit documents on the go. Next, let's talk about Microsoft OneNote. If you're willing to get started with digital note-taking, whether that's typing your notes or writing them digitally on your iPad, this app is amazing because it's completely free and it has so many features. If you want to learn more about my own note-taking process and how I use Microsoft OneNote myself, then I'll link the playlist up in the eye and in the description box so you can watch it. You guys always ask me where I edit my Instagram photos as well as YouTube thumbnails, and most of the time Adobe Lightroom is the answer. I prefer the iPad version since it's much more portable than the desktop app. However, it's not as tiny as the mobile one. I have the free version of the app since it has all the features that I need. Moving on, the next app is called Calculator Pro. For whatever reason, the iPad doesn't come with a default calculator app, so I've downloaded this one from the App Store and it works really well. Next, let's talk a little bit about Blinkist, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. As a student, I'm usually overwhelmed with homework, assignments, quizzes, and I can't make much time for reading books, learning new things, and improving myself. If you feel the same way, then you should totally try out Blinkist. Blinkist gives you 15-minute summaries of books with the best insights and takeaways, so you don't have to spend hours reading it. You can read the summaries or listen to them, which is what I prefer. I always pop in my headphones and listen to an audiobook from them when I'm commuting, since that's a great use of my time. The Blinkist library has thousands of books you can choose from, so you'll surely find something you like. Some of the books I've really enjoyed are Drive by Daniel Pink, which is all about motivation, Essentialism by Greg McKeown, all about prioritizing the important things, and Free to Focus by Michael Hyatt, all about tips for focusing better. I've found all three of these books super helpful, so you should check them out as well. To do so, you can start your 7-day free trial of Blinkist using the first link in the description box, and if you decide to subscribe, you'll get 25% off your full membership. For all the value you get, that is an amazing deal, so sign up today. So those were all the apps on the first page, so let's move on to the second one. The first app we have here is called AnyBuffer, and that's a clipboard app. Basically, you use it in split screen view. So in order to explain what it does, let's pretend that you're doing some research for a project. You can drag and drop all the useful things you find into the app, whether that's text, images, or links. It helps you collect everything in one place, and it's really useful when completing school projects, so I highly recommend you give it a try since it's completely free. The next app I want to talk about is called Amino. Most of you already know about this, but just in case you don't, on Amino you can join different communities and find like-minded people. So there are communities about studying, bullet journaling, K-pop, Harry Potter, literally everything you can imagine, and I always get daily study inspiration from here. If you end up downloading Amino, make sure to search my name and follow my profile since I post exclusive videos on Amino full of more tips about studying and other things. Also, I host quite a lot of giveaways over on there and I have a few coming up, so make sure that you don't miss out on those. Most of you know that recently I've been trying out digital note-taking, and the main app that I'm using is GoodNotes 5. I prefer the interface of this app over other apps, and also it's a lot more customizable and has more features, exactly why I love using it. If you guys want to learn more about the features it offers and the things that I like to do and exactly how I use the app, I have a whole video on that, and you can watch it with the eye that's popping up or the link in the description box for more information. A really good alternative to GoodNotes 5 is Notability. The interface is a lot more minimalistic, however, it has a few exclusive features that GoodNotes 5 is missing, so that's why I still have it on my iPad. If any of you are just getting started with digital note-taking and you don't know whether to start with GoodNotes 5 or Notability, I would love to make a comparison video between the two. Just let me know in the comments down below so I know you guys are interested, and I'll make sure to do that video. In one of my recent videos, I showed you guys that I like drawing on my iPad, and a lot of you are wondering the app that I use, and it's called Procreate. If you're talented at drawing, which I clearly am not, you'll be able to create amazing artwork with the app. It has so many options for brushes, as well as really helpful tools for creating drawings, so I highly recommend you give it a try. Also, the app itself is quite popular, so you can find a lot of tutorials on the internet. The next app I have on my iPad is called Class Timetable, and it's quite self-explanatory. It allows you to keep your class timetable on your iPad. Also, you are able to add tasks, projects, assignments regarding different classes, and also add deadlines to them to manage everything, which is really useful to keep track of all the projects you have going on in school. The next app I have is Pocket, which I've been using for quite a few years now. The app allows you to save websites for offline use, including the images. I always like to study outside, and sometimes an internet connection is not available, so Pocket helps me complete my assignments and do my homework, even in that case. Okay, let's move on to the app Khan Academy. I'm sure you guys have heard of it before, but it's amazing and I just cannot not mention it. So on here you can take lessons on multiple subjects for free, and the best part is that the lessons are available in like a textbook format, I guess you can call it, but also they have a lot of video lessons available, and they are so useful for cases when you can't understand a certain concept. Everything is explained really well, and it's crazy that this resource is completely free. Before we wrap up the video, let me know in the comments down below when is your birthday, because I'm really curious. My birthday is on January 1st. Also, if you guys are new and you like the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications because I have a lot of really cool videos coming up that could help you as a student. You can also like the video or dislike it to let me know how you feel about it, and if you have any suggestions about how I can improve my videos, feel free to leave them down below. If you guys have anything else you want to tell me, then come DM me over on Instagram and we can chat together. Over on there, I also post a lot of inspirational study photos. I do a lot of polls, ask you guys questions, and it's just a lot of fun. So come join the family. It's at Kelley Studies if you want to give me a follow. It'll be also linked down below. But anyways, I hope you know that I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you super soon with another video. Have an amazing day. Bye!